Hi everyone, welcome to Bat Thrift Crazy. I'm Joanne. I have sort of an eclectic thrift haul to share with you today. Some things that I picked up at an estate sale that I think might have been my third time going to it, and I'm planning on going back again this weekend, and some thrift stores here in the Raleigh area. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I had mentioned a while back that I was going to start making some candles, and I was getting prepared for that. So I found some more vessels for them. And the first one is this little bowl here. I only paid 50 cents for this, but I like the scalloped edges on it, and then also these diamond points. And it's nice and shallow, so I think this is going to make a really pretty vessel for some candles. This one I picked up for $2. This is probably a sugar bowl. Again, I like the diamond point on this one, and the bottom of it is very pretty as well. So just imagine this, and that's my CC right down there, with a candle in it, and then this little shot glass full of the matches sitting next to it. I think it's going to be really pretty set. And then the last one that I picked up is this lidded little, I don't know, I guess it could be like a little serving dish or something. This was $1. I love the gold. Look at the gold here that is in the top. So isn't that going to be pretty? With the gold rim around that shot glass and then the gold in this little vessel. I think that's going to make a really pretty combination. That was Diesel. He just finished having some snacks and now he wants to play. Give me just a second and I'll be back. Okay, thanks for that intermission there. For myself, I think I picked these up maybe at Goodwill. I got these very funky green colored hush puppies. Now, you could see a couple little water spots on them, but I'm pretty certain that with a brush that I have to clean suede that those little spots are going to come out. But I thought they were really cute. I love the loafer style, and I like this green. So we're going to see how this they incorporate into my building wardrobe. Found one piece for Thriftmas. Now this piece I can actually show you because this is for my daughter, and she does not watch my channel. I paid $3 for this at my favorite thrift store that I like to donate to here in Raleigh, Retails. And it just says Farmer's Market. She really enjoys going to the farmer's market. So I thought she might want to take this canvas bag along with her when she goes shopping there. Now I mentioned that I went back to that estate sale. And I went back for the primary reason that Kristen notified me that she found another towel from that set that I picked up. And she has notified me again that she found yet another one. So that's why I'll be going back this weekend. But I did pick up this other one in this kind of turquoisey blue and the avocado green. So once I pick up the last towel this coming weekend, I'll have two complete sets, which would be the large bath towel, the hand towel, and the washcloth. Also from that sale, picked this up. Rhonda, this is for you if you're watching. This is I think it's called a 5-in-1 tool. So my friend Rhonda does a lot of furniture refinishing. And when I saw this tool, I immediately thought of her. It's by Hyde, because this can do all kinds of things, get into like little cracks and crevices trying to get paint out. So that one is for you, Rhonda. I picked up some more matches. These are absolutely brand new, and I'll be able to use the strikers and the matches for my candles. These were out in a free box on the way out of the sale. It's just these two little jars that match, and then the third one. And I thought they would be really, really pretty for just some little bud vases sitting on my windowsill or somewhere in my family room. So I picked those up for myself for free. It's always fun to find free stuff. Also for free was this lidded jar. This is by La Parfait, I think it says. These are kind of jars that I like to put my buttons in and put these up into my booth. So to be able to get the jar for free, that was good for me. Also picked up for myself some clear acrylic sealer. This I'm going to be using on some of the items that I have been picking up to use out in my garden. And just as a little tease, I went to North Raleigh Ministries the other day just on a fluke, hoping to find a few things for my garden. And I'm telling you, I hit the mother lode with garden accessories. So you have to look forward to that upcoming video. And I think I'm actually going to do it out in the garden. So maybe you could see just a little bit of the progress that I've been making out there. And what better place to show some garden decor than actually out in the garden. So make sure that you are subscribed to the channel and you have that all notifications bell hit so that you don't miss that upcoming video. Also, these I think I'm going to put into my booth. These are, let's see, W. Rogers silver plate salt and pepper shakers. They have their stoppers. Now these, I think I'm going to clean these up because I think these would look a lot better up in my booth if these were all sparkly and shiny. So those are going to be going up into the booth, and those I paid $4 for. Picked up some garden gloves because I could always use garden gloves. These I got for myself. They charged me $3, I believe, for this set. They are pewter salt and pepper shakers. I wanted them originally for my booth when I laid eyes on them, but then I noticed that, you know, the salt shake, let's see, is that the salt or the pepper shaker? I never know. Anyway, the shaker top on this one was really damaged. So I thought, you know what, for myself, I'm going to remove those. And wouldn't these make adorable little bud vases? So that's why I got them. Got these, like I said, for me. They do have markings on the bottom. Can't see the markings. Just in case that's upside down, let me twist it for you so that you can make that out. Also for myself, I picked up some gold spray paint. A while back, I showed you a tray that I thrifted for my daughter because she wants a tray in her bedroom to put, you know, like jewelry and makeup and that sort of thing on. And I found this really great silver tray, but I didn't have any gold spray paint for it. I got lucky. I found this from Krylon Crafters Metallic in gold. So I'm going to be using that on the tray. Oh, let me see. What else do we have in here? Oh, first, let me show you the bag. This bag is phenomenal. Look at how beautiful this is. That is quite a large tote. I love the detail on the front of it. That I picked up for myself. I did pay up for that. I paid $9 for that. And let's see, who made this? Street Level, which I don't know Street Level. Found some foam block because I could always use this for florals and that sort of thing. So that's always a good pickup. Found a little beater. This I'm going to be using for my candle making when I'm just making sure that the wax is, you know, completely melted. I also picked this up for candle making, thinking that I might need at some point to ladle out some wax into smaller vessels. And it does have little tiny little pour spouts on both ends. Oh, look, I don't know who this is. Cece, could you get your tail out of my face? This is going to be going into the booth. This was $1. I'm not sure if this is signed on the bottom. I was kind of thinking this was a piece of Mexican pottery. Not entirely sure. Oh, I lucked out on the vintage bags. This was at North Raleigh Ministries. This bag here, this beautiful navy blue. Hazel, stop, little man. And it kind of pulls open like that. Made in Japan, the sticker says on the inside. I paid $4 for that. That's going to be going, I think this is going to be going into my vintage handbag collection. Also picked this up for my vintage handbag collection. And I paid $6 for this bag. And it looks like I might have a little bit of discoloration down here. At least that's what I'm seeing in the camera, but when I look at it face on, I don't see that discoloration. The beading is beautiful. Let me see. It does say made in China, but you know, we've been importing things from China for decades now. Another one for my collection. This was $3. Beautiful beadwork on here. And this is made in Japan. Look at the beadwork on the front of that. Isn't that just beautiful? This belt is amazing. This I picked up for myself for my new wardrobe. Look at that. I love it. It's a shell on the front of it, and then it's all stretchy, and then these turquoise beads. So you have to either pull it up from the bottom or over your head. I love this. A strange way to have to get into a belt, isn't it? But this is a gorgeous belt. I was really happy to have found that. And this bag I also got for my collection. This was only $2. Love the handles on this bag. So pretty. And what does the tag say here? This was made in Vietnam. And that's it for the bags. Another piece of pottery though that I did pick up is this little lidded jar. This was just $1. I thought the colors on this were so pretty and in perfect condition. Yep, in perfect condition. That's going to be going up into the booth. Anything that I do say, for those of you that might be new to the channel, that's going up into the booth that I won't be keeping for myself or giving to my daughter or a friend, if you're interested in any of those pieces, go ahead and shoot me an email. That will be in the description box for the video. Let me know the item and then we can work things out from there. And then the last thing, no, actually that's not the last thing, but the last thing I got from North Raleigh Ministries is this cute little a trinket dish. I'm not sure, but it's the shape of a flamingo. This was a novelty container. So this is not old. $3 wherever it was sold at. I picked it up for $2. I just thought it was so cute. That looked really pretty in anywhere in a bathroom that has, you know, that beachy vibe to it, or a bedroom, any place. Thought that was adorable. And then the last, let me check this pocket that I didn't put anything. Nope. The last few things that I have, I forgot to tell you that these are actually from an auction that I won these, an online auction. And if you enjoy hummingbirds, then stay tuned. First, there is a set of these two beautiful, beautiful. I was so happy I won these candlestick holders. There's no marking on them, but they are just in beautiful condition, perfect condition. These are stunning. I was very happy to have gotten those and ended up paying $6 for those. Oh, there's the second one. Come on, out you come. Yep, there is that second one. Aren't they stunning? Oh, somebody is going to love those. I just know they are. Another hummingbird is this beautiful piece. And if you collect this kind of thing with the glass, look at that. Isn't it? Look at the wings and that flower. How pretty is this? Even the bottom. Oh, that's etched. I didn't realize that. I thought that was just painted on, but it's etched and painted. Beautiful piece. This is from the Glass Baron. I have to be so gentle with these, because to get them all the way home and then to break them here, I would be so upset with myself, because they are still wrapped up. And this is a little bell, again with the hummingbird on it though. So pretty. This feels like a bisque. There was a tag in it, but it has been torn off, so I don't know what that said. This is another beautiful one. This is from Allen's. Oh, stop, you two. Allen's Hummingbird with Alexandra, that says. Look at how pretty. Look at the colors. They're so vibrant. And again, this feels like a bisque or a porcelain. Another beautiful hummingbird piece. And then I think this might, is this the, oh boy, that one was a close call. And this beautiful one inside of that heart going after the flower, there is nothing on the bottom of that. There we are. And then the last piece for those hummingbird lovers. This is a made in China, it just says on the bottom, but another beautiful hummingbird piece. So these all will be going up into the booth unless someone is interested in them beforehand, but I think hummingbird lovers are going to really enjoy those. So let me see, my favorite from this haul, now I love the vintage bags because I love vintage bags. My favorite is actually going to be this bag. I really like this bag. I mean, you could carry a lot in here. I don't carry as much in my bag as I used to, but this would be great actually, even to go thrifting with, because any little things I could just put right in there. So this is my favorite. And if you would, I would love to know if you had a favorite find from today's haul, if you would go ahead and leave that down in the comment section. And if you enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up. It does help my channel a lot on YouTube. And I want to thank you so much for spending some time, spending some time with me today. And until my next one, everyone, please take very good care of yourselves, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.